We're at South Cumberland State Park in Savage Gulf area, and we're getting ready to do Stone Door Trail. We're going to wrap around through the Big Creek Trail over to Alum Gap Campsite tonight. So this will be our hike. Come along with us and we'll show you what's up. Should be great. Just starting our trip, and right before we get on trail here, we took a little side trail to Laurel Falls, a little Laurel Falls loop. Very pretty falls over here at the beginning of the trail, over here near the Savage Gulf Ranger Station. Alright, so this is the start of the Stone Door Trail from the Ranger Station. Just a paved trail for a short ways. This little bridge here. Weather's beautiful, and looks like the sign says here Stone Door 1 mile. So we will we'll check back in when we hit Stone Door. All right, we've reached Stone Door, as you can see.
Knocking on Stone Door.
And it is down through this way.
Down, down, baby.
Oh, jeez. All right. Down we go. Wow, look at this. I think in lieu of the time of day it is, and us wanting to get to camp before dark tonight, we're not going to go all the way down through Stone Door and back up, but I will show you a little bit of what it is. You see those steps going all the way down in between the rocks, these huge rocks. This is absolutely gorgeous. But I think if we went down through there, we would probably add at least a mile to our trek to camp tonight. So, like I said, it's getting late in the afternoon. We don't want to be night hiking again, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's super beautiful. A little bit of the hike here to Alum Gap Campground. Looks like we're gonna get a nice view right ahead here. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow. Oh yeah, check it out. It's a little ways down.
Yeah, because we're down there, seeing the same mountains. This is further away.
Wow, very pretty. All right. This is pretty much what the trail looks like going to Alum Gap Campsite. Very pretty area. Hey bear. All right, we'll see you down the trail. All right. Another view on the Big Creek Rim Trail on the way to Alum Gap.
Oh, wow, pretty.
Wow, what a drop off. What a drop off.
Oh, yeah.
What a beautiful view though.
Some mountains.
Gorgeous. Be hiking all through these mountains this week. Back up there. So we just made it to Alum Gap Campsite. Gotta look and see what number campsite we are. Privy's actually over here by the group camp, and the numbered sites are down this trail. So fixing to go down here, find our site, and get set up. I'm starving. We need to find some water before we go to bed tonight. Yeah, we got into Alum Gap a little late last night. It wasn't dark yet, but by the time we found a suitable place to do the bear bag hang and got set up, just didn't think about doing a video. It's getting dark by then. But this is campsite number 3 in Alum Gap Campsite. Very good sized site, although most of it is slightly angled downhill. As we figured out, no matter where we set up, we're a little bit of a slope, but not too bad. Got a big fire ring area, and this is one of the only sites that actually overlooks, and again with all the leaves on the trees you can't tell that much, but this overlooks the bluff down below and the mountains across the way. So super cool site, plenty of room, just a little angled downhill. All right, so we're headed out of Alum Gap Camp this morning, and we'll be traveling the Big Creek Gulf Trail to the connector trail to Sawmill Campsite today. Be about 7 or 8 miles or so, and we gotta take a side trip off to Ranger Falls. So we will see you on trail. 8:30 in the morning. Just got on the Big Creek Gulf Trail. We've got 2 miles till we get to the cutoff for Ranger Falls. About a half a mile, 0.4, 0.5. Walk into Ranger Falls. There's supposed to be a water crossing there as well. So we'll see when we get there. It's a beautiful morning, and I'm getting a fairly early start compared to usual. And we'll probably get some more water when we get down to Ranger Falls. I'm not sure how many opportunities we'll have for water between here and Sawmill Camp tonight. So every opportunity we have, we'll fill up our water. Okay, not far from the Alum Gap Campsite. This is Broad Tree Falls on the way to Greeter Falls. This is pretty. Very pretty. Come over here and see where it drops off. Drops off down over there. So this is Broad Tree Falls on the way to Greeter Falls. Very nice. Alright, this is coming down to Greeter Falls now. And this is the spiral staircase everybody talks about up ahead here. It should be interesting. We're doing this part without packs on. But yep, here's the spiral staircase. And here we are. That's the first part. Now we got to get down there to the falls. We'll be down there in just a minute. Alright, now we just came from all the way up from that spiral staircase. Coming down these stairs here. Down to the bottom of the falls. Again, this is Greeter Falls. And the last staircase. There's Greeter Falls. Wow. That is another beautiful waterfall. Beautiful pool. Boy, if it was warmer, we'd be swimming. Absolutely amazing back here. Right, we got a little bit of a downhill, loose rocky climb. Or not climb, but trek down. Trek down to the Gulf. Yeah, it's a bunch of very loose, small stones, and but weather's beautiful again this morning. Just gotta take our time getting down to Gulf end of the trail here, it'll probably level out. Whenever you go up, you gotta go down. How you doing this morning?
Marvelous.
Marvelous. All right, well, see you at the bottom. Took a little side detour off the trail. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at these. Look at these rocks. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. Water apparently goes under the ground here. Comes back out to the left further down. We'll check that out in a minute. There's a few rocks up here. Yeah, this is not particularly a beginner trail, but it's a little challenging. All right, well, unfortunately, I wanted to show you guys Ranger Falls. We wanted to see them, but all these rocks are super slippery. We're very tired from the last couple days, and there's a lot of more up and getting up there, and it would probably add another hour and a half or more on our day just going up to them and getting back to the trail. So we're gonna bypass that, get back up. We got about a little over a mile of the connector trail, and then there'll be some cool suspension bridges along that and some other waterfalls along the way. So hey bear, we'll see you up there. So we're headed towards the connector trail. Sorry we couldn't get to Ranger Falls. Between the difficulty and danger of it at this point, after us hiking for several days now, and the extra time, we didn't want to get back into camp in dark again. Headed to the connector, and hopefully make good time, get into camp at a decent time tonight. Time to find some firewood, actually have a fire. We haven't been able to have a fire yet. And so there's supposed to be several suspension bridges on the connector trail. That should be super cool. So we're looking forward to that. And like I said, kind of looking forward to getting to camp early tonight for once instead of at dark, so we can kind of relax, unwind. Yeah, so a nice little hike after we got past all the boulders. Headed to the connector trail at this narrow little trail along the path here. Down, 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 up, 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 down, down, down. Really is beautiful back here.
Ta-da! Near the mountain.
Yay, we finally made it to the connector trail. Up here is the sign for where we're headed to. We got 3.3 miles to Sawmill Campsite. This is kind of a junction for a lot of stuff. You've got back up towards the BCG trail towards Stone Door. If you wanted to go this way, it's 0.9 and 1.9 back to the ranger station. This is where we just came from. We just came from Alum Gap Campsite, 3.1 miles away. And I tell you, it took us about 3 hours. You can't really move more than about a mile an hour or so over all these rocks and boulders and stuff, but I mean, there's some open stretches here and there you can kind of gain a little time on. But yeah, it's definitely a strenuous hike. But it's beautiful back here. And so we'll be headed towards Sawmill 3.3. We got to find water soon, so I think there's some water up not too far ahead. Here's the first suspension bridge on the connector trail. Gotta work our way through these boulders to get to it. See if I can do this while holding the camera without killing myself. Let's see.
Yeah, because I'm not dragging your dead body out of here.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you to. Whoa. All right. Almost there. All right. Load limit, 2 people, no running or jumping on bridge. Geez, and I wanted to just run and jump on it. Not. All right, well, this is super cool. Check this out. Oh boy, yeah, there's no water down below. We were hoping this was going to be a water source. It's kind of a dry creek bed, so yeah, this is super cool. Check this out. Oh yeah, bouncy bouncy. Bouncy bouncy and nothing but rocks below. Very pretty back here though. Wow. All right. What do you think, honey?
It's like a big bounce house in the forest.
It is a big bounce house in the forest. This thing is awful long too.
Okay,
All right. This is this connector trail is a long, dry trail. We have been out of water for over 20 minutes now, and that was only just half a pint of water we had left from earlier. We thought we'd see a lot more water sources out here along the Gulf Trail and the connector trail. We have not found anything yet. We've seen a lot of dry creek beds. This is just after rainy season, so we're hoping at some point here to find something out here on the trail, because we need water. So if you come out here, make sure you're carrying plenty of water. We had plenty this morning, but went through it pretty quick. Like I said, thinking we were going to find more water sources, and looking like we're a ways out. So we've only got maybe about 2 miles or so to the campsite, but we're desperately hoping to find water before then. We'll see what happens. Fun times. Well, we're coming down the next suspension bridge, and we still haven't found water. It looks like it's over another dry creek bed. If we're supposed to be water here, I thought. I'm getting a little concerned about our water situation. We've been about an hour without a drop of water. Oh, this looks like a high one. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, getting up here. Oh, mama. Wow. Man, a drop of water around. Shit. All right, I'm gonna get over the other side of this.
Get down the
We're out of water, and she's dancing around joking on a bouncing suspension bridge.
It's a bounce house in the forest. No water. Water.
All right, third suspension bridge, almost to Sawmill Camp, and there is no water here either. Another big dry creek bed, or what looked like should have been. Actually, there's a tiny little bit of water down there, but it's standing, so probably not the best thing to filter. It is moving slightly, so we'll see what we can do here. Well, we made it to Sawmill Campsite, right over that suspension bridge, and think we're going to drop our packs. 0.3 mile back is something called Schwoon Springs. So we're hoping that's actually flowing so we can get some water. And hoping maybe even last night at Alum Gap there was a sign telling you where to get water, so I don't know if there's going to be one of those here or not. So we'll see. All right, campsite number 5. Here we are finally. I know we got to go in search of water. Here's the campsite. Home sweet home for the night. Small campsite, but luckily we only have the one tent. Should go up fine over here. And we're gonna drop our packs and head over to Schwoon Springs and hope that we get some water. All right, so I got back from Schwoon Springs. That was an adventure. That was up into a rock cave and had to climb down in between the rocks where the water was coming out. So it was probably one of the more adventurous things I've ever done in my life. I actually had to get water, but we didn't really have any choice. We had to have water. And so tomorrow, originally the plan was to hike Collins Gulf and Collins Rim up to Stagecoach. I think we're going to bail out early with doing the Fiery Gizzard first before we came here. It was just a little much to complete 4 full days out here with very little places to get water. Boulder fields after boulder fields. Yeah, pretty boring scenery for the most part. So yeah, this is camp for the night. Home sweet home. Getting ready to set up the tent, and I finally found some firewood for the first time since we've been out the last few days. So we're gonna have a fire tonight, have a good meal, hike out about 3.5–4 miles tomorrow. Yep, got a bottle of hiker wine with us. Drink that tonight. Hike out about 3.5–4 miles and call for transport to get us back over to our car, and maybe spend the night in the hotel before we go home. Kind of rest up. Room service. All right. So yeah, we will see you in the morning then. Taking a quick little side trip for you guys. Just had to walk through a boulder field in the first part of the Blue Blaze to Schwoon Springs. I'm going to show you where I had to go to get water last night. Once you get through that, it's kind of steep up, but pretty easy. And I'll show you kind of what I had to do last night. Okay, so at the end of the Blue Blaze Trail to Schwoon Springs, you're going to come across this area of massive rock wall with some caves up in here. And get up here and show you what you actually have to do to get water here. I might have done it a little bit harder than some other people I talked to did. Phew. As you can see over here, you can see water falling. It's falling down into a endless cavern between the rocks. So what I actually had to do to get water was to follow this trail up here and climb up onto these rocks up here and across, hop down to these rocks. I actually had to climb down into a hole that was back in there. I'll show you a little better from the top of here where I got the water. I climbed up around here. I climbed back up around here again today, and there is a pool that you can drop back down to back in there. But I felt I did the right thing, because I came up and I dropped down into the hole right in here, right behind that rock here.
There's spider pig.
There's actually a little funnel, kind of an area where you can fill bottles and bags real easy, and then just either climb back out the way you came in or up over this way. So yeah,
Saved our lives.
Beautiful spot. Yeah, saved our lives. Yeah, we've been out of water for hours, so I wasn't not going to get it here no matter what it took. So all right, we'll get out of here and back on the trail. Got a crossing this, I guess it's an old creek bed. rocky area here. Saw the blaze picked up on the other side of here. So just gotta, like usual on this trail, watch your footing. Dope. Let's see, trying to figure out the best way to go here. I think we'll hop down over here.
Spider pig. Spider pig.
Back up over here. Yeah, my new trail name, Spider Pig. Okay, well you just saw me slip and bust my butt in the rock. Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't get hurt, so. Very slippery. These are some mossy rocks. Alright, and the trail continues up that direction. So you're up the trail. Up that way. Going up an awful lot at the beginning of this Gulf Trail. It's supposed to be a Gulf Trail, not a rim trail. But eventually have to come back down to the Gulf, so away we go.
What a day for a daydreaming boy.
The humidity's getting to our brain already.
My brain.
This is kind of a pretty little evergreen tunnel. Kind of a change of pace from all the rocks. By the way, if you watch that last part of the connector trail into where we camped last night, we read afterwards that the connector trail is the hardest part out here. It is probably, out of the 6 miles, probably 3 to 3.5 miles of it is climbing over through boulder fields. So you can't really go much more than about a mile an hour, or at least we couldn't. It's extremely tedious and kind of treacherous, so it definitely slows you down. But good to know we've got the hardest part of the trail out of the way, and Gulf trails are usually much easier than rim trails too. Well, I can't really say that. It's hard to say. Here, there's so many rocks in Tennessee. So, and now I've come to a tree I need to either crawl under or climb over, and I think it's going to be crawl under. So, see you on the other side. Oh, this is beautiful here. Get over here and see. Wow, water flowing into that cave over there, going underground. These falls up here. Oh, this is just beautiful. Gorgeous. Just rushing down underneath these rocks. All down here. Running down underground again over there. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Beautiful, guys. You just can't see this anywhere. A bit from where it comes down from the falls. Comes down. Underneath the rocks, disappears. Alright, a little ways up from the sink, a little ways up the trail here is the cutoff to Horse Pound Falls. That's the next falls we'll be visiting here. Horse Pound. So we'll see you down there. Alright, I made it down to Horse Pound Falls. Get the view from over here. Wow. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Here's from the top of Horsepound Falls. The water comes down and over. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we got the climb up out away from Horsepound Falls, back on the trail here. It's mostly rocky, but they've got some wood 4x4s in here for steps. Lisa's back there somewhere. Just kind of moving at her own pace here and stopping every so often and catch up. So next stop, I believe there's another set of falls right before the campground, or right at the next campground. This gulf has its share of steep little windy switchbacks up the mountain in certain places. Again?
No, all right.
And then we're going uppy here. Oh, look, it's poop. I don't know what kind of poop that is, but hopefully you don't run into whatever animal did that. Up. Oh yeah. Yay. This keeps going up there all the way, winding around all the way up top of the mountain here. Yeah, I imagine this last mile coming up out of the Gulf is going to be straight up and over the mountain down to the campsite. So yeah, so if you can see up the trail, there's down the trail we'll come up the switchbacks, and we'll be coming up here. It just kind of keeps going up. We got to get up there somewhere. You can see how steep it is. And onward and over. I'll get back to you when we get over the top, headed down to the campground. And we were half a mile from the campsite and pretty much that close to the trailhead where the ranger station is, Collins West. Yeah, look at all this. It's amazing. Yes, this really is the trail. You see the white blaze up there? Wow. Just wow. This is some crazy. This is some craziness. This is just awesome. This last part of the trail here out to Collins West is super cool. This is like the last 4/10 of a mile, and we'll hit Sutter Falls right before the end of it as well. But yeah, this is something. Don't want to slip off the edge. Oh look, another boulder field to climb through. Yay. I think I'll put the camera down for this one. Yeah, we got through the one boulder field. I don't know if you can tell how steep up that trail is or not. We're going up there. It's definitely steep and rocky. You can see how high up these rock formations go. Unreal. You've got these little cave cutouts underneath. Just taking it slow here. hear it from here. Nice rhododendrons along this area of the path, probably beautiful in the spring. There's a little tiny suspension bridge down here too. How cool is this? How cool is this? Guys, I'm just going to show you this first. Look at this. Over here. Look at the rock. Look at this. Look at this little suspension bridge. Look at those falls. Let's get back up here. Get out on the suspension bridge. Ah, it's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Water just comes down underneath the bridge. Beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking. So we just figured out to get out of here, we're going to have to climb up that dirt over there. And we're going to be following that thin ridge line on the edge, bottom edge of those rocks. There's actually a sign over there that says exit or something. We're going to follow that ridge, that little narrow ridge line on the way out. Alright, well, at least makes her way up here. Just one more shot of this area before we hike out this trail right here. This follows the edge of the rock, and it's going to go hug the rock all the way up and out. Just a shot on the way out. This is just absolutely, I keep using the word breathtaking and stunning. There's just no words to describe. The trail goes up around that way out. We came all the way from way over there around this edge and up. What do you think, honey?
Amazing.
This is just amazing. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Worth every bit of treacherous hike. It's just amazing. What a way to finish a hike on this trail, this part of the trail. It's just, what an amazing finish. This has been just phenomenal back here. It's been worth every minute of hike. Sorry I keep using phenomenal, amazing. I don't know what else to, what other words to use. Looks like we got some rocks to climb over to finish our hike out of here. We're going to exit right out here to the parking lot. We just did the steep climb back out of the yep, that was a tremendous 4 miles from campsite this morning. It has taken us, we left at a little after 9. It's 3 o'clock. But spectacular way to end this hike. We originally planned to go on another 2 days, but we're waving the white flag. 4 days of this extreme hiking out here, and it has been absolutely gorgeous and worth every minute of it. But we really want to grab a hotel room tonight, maybe tomorrow night, and get some real food, take a shower, because we are disgusting. And this is phenomenal. If you get the chance to do it, if you have the ability to do it, this has been an amazing hike through Savage Gulf area, Tennessee, and the Fiery Gizzard that we did earlier in the week, absolutely amazing.
Must see.
Very difficult, but definitely a must-see, awesome trail. So we're going to get out here, hopefully have cell phone signal, get a ride back to our car, and find a hotel and some real food tonight. Yay!
Yay!
And if we don't see you again before then, we'll see you again
Outside.
outside.